So y'all, please help me understand this. My lights got turned off. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids? I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As my baby daddy, you should be helping me.
What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D. And you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us and to consume the content while we understanding that you have busy lives. We want to thank you and bless. So family, this video really touched my soul. You know what I'm saying? Because we have an individual who is married, right? So we have the lady who's married with a husband, but she has a baby father. So in the scenario, the lady and her husband, they fell on hard times, and she goes to her baby father and asks, hey, can you please help me get my lights turned on? Because we fell on hard times and I have your kids and you should take care of this responsibility because your kids live here with us. Okay. This was real triggering when she brought the kids into the aspect, because this is how I look at it, right? First and foremost, before you have children, please give some thought to the fact of, if you're not bringing them into the world to give them more than what you were given, then you're potentially doing them a disservice to have to go through the same trials and tribulations, same struggles, same adversities that you had to go through while you were coming up. Such as your lights getting turned off, and now you having to go to your baby father when you can't rely on your husband to be able to take care of the responsibilities that he has in front of him. So now you're stuck with your lights turned off. You're asking your baby father. And the issue here is now the baby father is looking at the whole scenario like, well, why are your lights turned off if you got a man? My lights are turned on. And we get it. Everybody get it. Everybody falls on hard times sometimes. But I look at it like, if I got a baby mother, and look, if it's just her and she fell down on hard times, absolutely, I'm going to give you the bread. You feel me? Because I'm going to make sure that you straight and the kid straight. But if you got a man, not a boy, right? If you got a man, somebody who's living with you, D'ing you down, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly being a great partner to help take care of the children. $100 light bill, that's a little disturbing to me. That would be disturbing to me. I understand that I'm not the one in the scenario, but that would be a little disturbing to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I leverage a lot of bread, so definitely things are tight. But when you're trying to get to the next level and you're leveraging your money for investments, it's always going to be tight. It's going to feel like it's tight because I never let myself breathe. I always put myself under a certain set of pressure so that I could potentially make more bread in the future. Now, aside from sustaining an asset or a potential future asset, before having children, I would look at that like, okay, well, do you need the kids to come with me so that you both can figure out what's going on in your financial situation, so that the kids aren't having to worry about going without electricity. So that means that the food's not going to spoil. Because you got to understand how that's it rolls downhill. If the electricity goes out, then the fridge goes out. If the fridge goes out, then the fridge can't get cold. If the fridge can't get cold, now you're stuck with food that's spoiling in the fridge. And yes, although it may be really easy for me to just give you money to take care of the light bill, let's look at child support. Did child support not take care of that? Why didn't the child support go towards the lights if I'm potentially paying child support? But let's say I'm not on child support. Then I would potentially take it into consideration, but then I would probably be like, well, hey, look, how about you just send the kids with me? I'll take care of the kids. I'll watch the kids. And you and your husband can figure out your financial situation. And whenever y'all get everything straight, then you know what I'm saying, I'll send the kids back to you and we can continue our regular arrangement. But for you to be happily married, saying that he's taking care of all the responsibilities that he's supposed to take care of as a man, but your lights turned off, I would beg to differ. But we all want to be successful and we all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed, be safe, we out. Peace.